End-to-end spam classifier, train, build, and deploy, done live by our two Python and AI trainees while still in training. In this video, you will be learn 5 simple steps. Number 1, prepare and train the model. 2, build the Gradio app for deployment. 3, prepare requirements file. 4, upload to Hugging Face space. Test your deployed app.
So first thing, here we are going to create a model which will be which is a spam classifier. So this is just going to be 0 and 1. So in this case, first we have to train our model, then build it, and then we are going to deploy it. This particular model is going like we are going to program it from scratch, and it will going to be a end-to-end, like end-to-end deployment. Also, we are going to show here how it is going to create a PQ1 and how it is going to be deployed in HF Hugging Face. So first part is prepare and train the model. Here, here first of all, we are using this is a Python program, which in which we are going to create our model and deploy it. So first of all, we are using a Panda library because we are going to be using this data frame is a Panda is a function where we are going to use Panda package. And then there is a sklearning. Here, with the help of this particular sklearn, we are going to create our model, and 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 there is also we are going to define classification part is also classification of data. We are also going to do here in this sklearn. Then joblib, via joblib, we are going to create our model and save it also. The first one is data. So here we have defined text. Inside text, we have this hard-coded data. So it has to, this model will be trained on the basis of this data that we have given here. And we have assigned label to it. Like it is a corresponding values for win money now is going to be spam. Cheap meds available is going to be spam. Hello friends, how are you? This is going to be ham. And it is like this. And then here we have like defined it in a data frame, pd.data frame, and inside that we have put this data. Now we are going to split our data set. X train. This split is also we are getting from here. sklearn, X train, X test, Y train, Y test. Train data, trains test split. Inside this we have defined our df text. We will be giving a text, then there will be a label. Here this text is there, then this label is there. Then we are giving some values. Test size 0.2 and random status 42. Now we are building a pipeline using a vectorization method. Since this classification is going to work on 0 and 1, so we are going to convert the above values into uh, 0 and 1 only, because numbers, I mean, not 0 and 1. Inside this, this is TF hyphen IDF vectorizer and logistic regression. Both of things are going to be involved here. In pipeline, we are going to, inside the pipeline, we are going to give TF IDF. That's a method that we are going to follow everywhere. TF-ID vectorization, and the CLF is logistic regression. Now we are going to train our model. To train our model, we use dot fit function. Pipeline here we have used, here we have like put all the values of the vectorization. Then we are using pipeline dot fit, X train and Y train, training X data and Y data. Y pred is pipeline dot predict. It is going to predict X of test. So print, here we are now printing the accuracy, means how accurate this model is working. Then we are going to save our model that we have created above, which is joblib.dump pipeline. Then we are assigning it a name, that is this pipeline is this. And now we are assigning it a name that is spam classifier.pk1. That is a pickle file we are going to create for this. And what we did, we ran this trend is once we have downloaded in the requirement files, we have mentioned all these libraries that we want to download before running this train spam model.py. So once we have like installed all the libraries that we need, these are libraries, then we ran this train spam model.py. Once you will run this spam underscore classify.pkl file, you will be getting, sorry. Once you will run this py train underscore spam underscore model.py, you are going to get this spam underscore classifier.pkl pkl file you are going to get out of this function, out of this program. Then the second part we are going to run in this is at app.py. Here what we are doing, we are building a Gradio app. This Gradio app is nothing but it is usually used for web interface for ML, for machine learning programs, or model deployments. Here we are going to create an app.py file to build a simple UI to classify new emails. Now what we are going to import here, the Gradio and joblib. Now we are assigning a model, saving our model, which we do via joblib.load. So we have created our model earlier, spam underscore classifier.pkl. This we are saving here so that we do not have to repeat it again. We can use this model next time if we want to further enhance it or update it. Then define classify underscore email. We are going to email tags prediction. We are going to predicted how model.predict is something we use to for a model to predict. Then whatever email text a user passes inside it, it's going to return spam if it is true, and if prediction is true, else it is going to give non-spam. Here in this set of command we have used if and else. Spam if prediction is true is equals to 1, else not spam if it's not true. Then I phase, here we are going to just like activate Gradio functionality, and then I phase we are going to give a launch. Once we give dot launch, it means that Gradio web page will display. Third is prepare our requirements file. This is something we have to do with the first time only. Then we install all these things, and once we run this, run trend spam model.py, it will give us a spam underscore classify.pkl. And after that, if we will run our app.py, then we are going to have, then we will be updating that in. And after that, we have, like we yesterday, we created Hugging Face sign in there. And after that, we have wrapped complete data from here to this particular path. We will be copying spam classified.pkl here, requirement file, and this app.py. And once this is available in Hugging Face, we can click it there and we will be seeing our this spam classifier pkl, which is an executable there. Yeah. So once we wrap it, and after that, yeah, we did one more thing. Like we have to use git commands to push. Once we are copying them, moving here from here to this folder, we have to use git commands so that this is like coming in, showing in the Hugging Face. So three commands that we use. First, it git space add dot if we want to add all the files, and then first is add, and then we are going to use commit, git commit minus m, and then your update undercourse you can give your comments, and after that there is git push. Once you do the push, then it is going to ask your credentials of Hugging Face. Once you give that successfully, then this will show here email classifier. Double click on this. This is your, now here we are going to give lottery, which it was not accepting yesterday. It was giving it as a ham. Now it's giving it as a spam. That's what we did. Shakshi, do you have any question?
You here paste all the code from that PPT only, na?
Yeah, only from PPT. Just I added this one. That's a yesterday ping, right? This part. I commented out these two parts. These things
Which
we
is
were
the next
taking
step
from
after
URL.
README?
Sorry?
Which is the next file after readme means to run?
Uh, First of all, you have to run this requirement.txt file so that all these libraries are installed in your Python before
Okay.
you run this, right? Then you
The
have to run,
requirements now.
yeah. Then you have to run train spam model. Once you run this, a spam classifier.pkl file will be created, and after that, you have to run app.py. So in app.py, this spam underscore classifier.pkl file is being used. See, that's why we need this to be created first because this is our model which we created. Here we are just loading it into Gradio and seeing the output. That's it. That's the only thing we are doing here, doing nothing else. Launching the Gradio here, creating a Gradio here.
Once again, you
This
will tell after the train spam model, which file you want to run.
after train spam model, this is going to be the output spam underscore classifier.pkl. This file is going
Okay.
to be your executable file, and then you are going to run app.py because here only we are using that model we created in the first step, right? See, we're just using this. We are just using this app.py to run our model and launch Gradio.
Learn Python and AI hands-on with real projects at EduArn.